So first of all, congratulations on this true piece of art.
Thank
You
you.
know, this is definitely a story. Obviously, Hollywood is missing. Hollywood needs, and beyond Hollywood, just the world in general.
Mhm.
So walk me through the steps to how did we arrive here, Amy?
Right. How did we arrive? Great question.
Yeah.
Well, Devin started writing the script with her co-writer, and I ended up DMing her on social media when they were just beginning and starting out.
Yeah.
And because she said she's working on this BRCA movie. And I said, "Oh, I would love to be part of this. I'd love to connect because I'm really passionate about things being accurate on screen and everywhere in the media. This is what I do. I would love to come on." And then simultaneously, a friend of mine met her co-writer and said, and the co-writer was telling my friend, who's also a filmmaker, said they're doing a BRCA film. And my friend said, "Oh, well then, do you know Amy? You got to connect with Amy." So it was very serendipitous how Devin and I got together on this
Yeah.
project.
Then also I love the power of the DM.
I know. Well, you have to put yourself out there. You have to make things happen for yourself in this life.
Yes, yes, yes. Like the emotions behind this story, especially being that you are a part of this and you can relate personally and obviously professionally, like what has pulling the pieces of the puzzle of this story and this project together mean to you? Like what has it meant to you?
Oh
And
gosh. Yeah.
challenging has the journey been?
Oh, look, on any film project, there are challenges. And even if it's a cancer movie in Hollywood, it's just there are challenges that you face, and you just have to know how to pivot. And you have to take something that maybe isn't working as an opportunity. You have to like have your frame shift there. It's been so fulfilling seeing this come to fruition. It was very challenging. There were times when things weren't working. There were times when we thought, are things being insensitive to cancer survivors or those that are currently diagnosed? How can humor is a hard thing in a film about cancer. So,
Yeah.
how do we balance all of this while still making it entertaining, well educational, and getting the takeaways across? So, it was challenging. It took a long time. We had COVID, we had the writer's strike, we had reshoots, rewrites, but we're at this point where it's coming out now, and it's fantastic, so exciting.
Oh my God. How do you feel like this will change your life, both personally and professionally moving forward? You know, sharing with the world that you too, have been affected by BRCA and just all of the different elements of it.
Right. Well, yes, I'm also a BRCA1 gene mutation carrier, and I underwent preventative surgeries back in 2010, a bilateral prophylactic mastectomy and removal of my ovaries, fallopian tubes, and uterus, because my sister, I also had that family history of uterine cancer.
Mhm.
And really, this film is sort of an evolution. It combines all of my advocacy work. I feel like I'm most proud of this. But ultimately, why do I do this? I don't do this for self accolade or
Yeah.
promoting myself. I do this because I can't sleep at night if I don't. I have to educate, empower people because people still don't know a lot of that about hereditary cancer. And even today, even after Angelina Jolie came out in 2013, she put B on the world's radar, but genetics is intricate. So having the opportunity to expand on the education and not just make it about, oh, she's having a mastectomy and a mastectomy is like a boob job, because it's not. Having the
Right.
education, the genetic pieces, why, what are choices, what are the options available, And every story is different. And in this film, we just wanted to show Danielle's choices and her story, and then empower individuals to make their own best healthcare decisions.
Yeah. And it just makes me think about the procedures and the procedures that you have gone through and that you have grown through, and the choices that you two have made as a woman. And all that I can like picture is being in trusted hands. You know, the trusted hands of your doctors, your surgeons, your gynecologists, and it makes me put that one and one together with this film. Like any just you a story like this, it can't just be just your average producer, director, or writer. Like you, I'm sure this is your baby because this is
Yeah.
your life and this project, you know, trust the hands, yourself as well as Devin. So how do you hope this story resonate with the world? Just
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you on that. I think this is such a personal film that to not have someone involved who's affected, I would be really a misstep.
yeah,
So, and that's why I wanted to be involved, to be able to show the narrative, change the narrative, and really we're able to make people feel seen who are
yeah,
experiencing this. The feedback that we're getting of how did you get that on screen? Why? We've lived it. Every Previvor story is different, but there are similarities to what we experience. And I think Devin and I were really able to tap in on that together. And I've had physicians who've seen the film say, oh my gosh, I've been doing this 1,000 years. You enlightened me, from a patient perspective. So I think we want to make patients and people going through things feel seen. We want to educate healthcare providers to a higher level, and we want to enlighten those who don't know about cancer risk and what previvors who don't have a cancer diagnosis but who are high risk, what they go through.
yeah. I want to thank you, Amy. Thank you for being so honest, so authentic, so bold, so passionate, so
Sure.
vulnerable, and sharing your story and pulling this story together. And I am so thrilled. I am so thrilled for the world to see it. I
Oh,
truly,
thank you. That means so much. I hear you did like it.
yeah. Thank you so much for your time, Amy. And
Thank
it's
you
just such
so
a pleasure.
thank you so much.